And here we are for day 6. Today we're talking about all the F's. F for fear, F for failure, F for future, and F for fun. It's a real mixed bag. We're going to start with fear. Did you know that you were only born with 2 fears, the fear of loud noise and the fear of falling? All the other fears that you have in life have been learned as you go along. You may have learned to be afraid from spiders, potentially because your mother was afraid of spiders and she's passed that fear onto you. You may have learned to be afraid of picking the telephone up because somebody said no to you once and you didn't quite know how to handle that. All of our fears are acquired from a very young age, and we keep acquiring them all the way through life if we don't get our brains in check. Things like procrastination. Procrastination stems a lot from fear. Fear of failure, fear of success, fear of rejection, fear of judgment, fear of criticism. We all have these fears in our lives, but essentially it's about how you overcome them. Now, through coaching, we can really dig around and understand what these fears are, what the root cause of the fear is, and actually worked out whether this fear is serving us any useful purpose. And normally they're not. So we can just get rid of them. We can choose to interpret things in a different way. And I have some amazing techniques that help eliminate fear in a way that you maybe never imagined. So the first one is fear. Now, fear could be holding you back from a lot of things, but let's move on to the next one, because that could be holding you back as well. So the second F is failure. Now, my coach says to me, there's no such thing as failure, only feedback. Failure is a label that we have applied when somebody didn't quite reach the required standard that was met to pass a test, such as a driving test or an exam. But actually, yes, we in the English language have failed, but actually what we've done is we're just getting feedback that we didn't have enough knowledge available to us, or maybe in the right way, to pass on that test. And if we go and learn from this feedback, then we can change the way we're doing things and hopefully go and learn again. Because let's face it, very few people give up driving. They keep going and going and going until they've learned enough to pass the driving test and get the certificate. So failure is something that a lot of people fear in life, and actually it's nothing to be feared. You should be able to learn from failure. There are some fantastic quotes around that I'm going to put in the comments section after this. And then the future. I spoke a little bit this on D-Day. The future, everything I do is future focused. We're looking at what you want, how you're going to get it, and how you're going to get there, and what's maybe holding you back. So if you're not very sure of what your future holds, why don't you have a chat and let's find out if we can find some exciting things in the future to get you working towards. And then finally, fun. If you're held back by negative emotions, a negative mindset, if you're always looking at how things, the worst case scenario, if you only see the bad in people and the bad in your life and the bad in everything that's going wrong with you, life's not much fun. So why don't we flip that coin, start to see the good in other people, the good in ourselves, be thankful for everything that we have, so that actually we can get fun out of life. Because again, I'm going to put another quote down at the bottom, which is, somebody said we only live once. No, we live every single day. We only die once. So make sure that you make the most of every single day and you're having fun in life, because if you're not having fun, you're doing it wrong. So those are my F's for today, and I look forward to seeing you for G tomorrow.